What is up, little demons, and welcome back to the number one DevilDevin360 podcast, DevilDevin360 News Nightly, where we talk about random bullshit that goes haywire. It's been a while since I've recorded an episode of this, but I want to get back into it just because I miss this podcast. So, without any further ado, let's get into talking about some dumb shit. The first thing we're really going to get into is this microphone is a prop. Yeah, my real microphone is over here recording my voice as I just hold this up because I want to pretend like I have a microphone in front of me right now. And this is the only way I can do it. But other than that, Albania's AI Prime Minister. Let's talk about that shit. That is some strange... What the fuck? 83 AI babies? How are you pregnant? You're an AI. There's no excuse, no real reason for this. I'm questioning everything when it comes to Albania's pregnant AI prime minister. I'm like, why? When Commander K first let me in on this, I was like, okay, why? First of all, are we endorsing this? Are we as U.S. citizens endorsing AI getting pregnant and finally taking over the fucking world or something? Because, I'm flabbergasted by the amount of bullshit that just takes place in the U.S. that we could call fair. Yeah. The amount of shit in the U.S. government that we allow is getting to be too much. Especially if we're in on Albania's AI Prime Minister, which I don't fucking get at all. But, like, seriously, 83, that's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous number of AI babies. This is how AI is going to take over the world. Albania is priming to take over the world with AI, and we aren't seeing a way past it. It's getting to be too much. That's what it's getting to be. It's getting to be way too much, okay? We are starting to see a new breed of bullshit that we are not going to be able to get away from in 2 years. I am appalled by this, actually. I've no reaction. Oh yeah, Yeah, we've got a pregnant Albanian prime minister on our hands. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how fucked up that is for a minute. Okay? Let's break the ice with that. Okay. Let's comment on the real problems with the world. Let's comment with the real bullshit we face, alright? Let's have fun with this. But yeah, it's good to see all you YouTube people and Spotify people out there. It's really good to see you again. But yeah, Albania's AI Prime Minister is just ridiculous, and I don't know what the hell is going on. And yeah, anyway, let's talk about Jack Doherty. Let's get into that subject, because he was arrested. Apparently, he caught some carrying illicit substance charges, and then, not to mention the fact that he crashed his fucking McLaren. He crashed his McLaren, and we all let it happen, and we all have smiles on our faces, because none of us like Jack Doherty. And I don't have a problem with that. We don't have to like Jack Doherty at all. We really do not have to support this guy's antics, okay? We can fucking hate Jack Doherty all day. Nothing's gonna change my opinion. It's Jack Doherty's an idiot. That's all I have to say. I have heard about all these subjects, by the way, through Penguin Zero, so I'm just giving my own opinions out on them. But Jack Doherty is a complete fucking psycho, okay? If he's gonna go and crash a McLaren while looking at his fucking Twitch or YouTube chat, he's an idiot, okay? This guy is a grade A idiot. He obviously just graduated idiot school. He obviously just graduated idiot school with a degree. Because there is no way There is no way you should be driving a McLaren if you're gonna just crash it into shit. Like, if you spent the money on that car, I'm not gonna. It's your fault what you do with that car after you spend the money on it. But please tell me that at least you had insurance on it, Jack. Okay, because that's the point of the conversation here. To at least tell me that you had fucking insurance on that car, and didn't, and at least you weren't purposefully stupid. At least tell us it was one big stunt, please. Please don't turn out to be this big dumbass. Please tell us this was all a fucking publicity stunt and that you're gonna be done with all the bullshit. You know. But it's you know, I don't understand where these people get off doing the shit they're doing. Celebrities can do the stupidest shit. Really, celebrities could go so far and do the stupidest stuff and somehow be able to get away with it most of the time that it's crazy. Okay, the amount of celebrities that have gotten away with such stupid bullshit and haven't blamed it on many of people or tried to at least get the bullshit away from them somehow. You know, there's nobody taking responsibility. Celebrities do not like taking responsibility for their bullshit. They're like, oh, we'll leave this to our attorneys. We'll let our attorneys handle this shit. Jesus fuck. Alright, back to the prop mic. I know, I know. It's not funny that it's probably funny that I have a prop, but probably be better if it were a real mic. But other than that, it's like, yo, why do you celebrities have to be so stupid? Let's ask you guys that, okay? Why do you celebrities have to be so goddamn retarded? You celebrities absolutely have no fucking spine, okay? With the bullshit you guys get yourself into, this is why most celebrities have either died or, you know, this is why some celebrities die, because they do stupid shit, they get addicted to drugs, and then it all goes to hell from there. That's why most celebrities die, and that's why podcasters like us are here to report on stupid shit that celebrities do, because we can't figure out another outlet. Well, let's talk about Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving, little demons? Was the food good? Was everything as you hoped it would be? Or did your grandpa fuck it up with a story about his colonoscopy? Grandpa over there sitting at the table. Oh yeah, my colonoscopy went so well today. After they stuck that camera in my ass, oh, I felt so relieved. Grandpa, this is not dinner. This is not Thanksgiving dinner conversation, Grandpa. This is really not Thanksgiving dinner conversation, Grandpa. But anyway, let's get into a few updates really quick, because here's a couple of updates. I will not be making any skits for a while because I have accidentally broken my phone. I was messing around in my room when I set my phone down on my bed and I tripped over and fell onto it. And the whole screen blacked out. I got pissed off, then smashed it on a bar stool a couple times, so that phone ain't coming back. I might get a new phone soon enough, but I don't know when that'll be, so you guys will just have to wait and see. But yeah. So no skits, no costume breakdowns, but we will still be doing episodes of Haunted Hallway Unboxing Review, and another episode of Bloodbath Horror Talk soon enough. But yeah. I will also be uploading my reaction to Silent Night, Deadly Night trailer up there tomorrow. Silent Night, Deadly Night 2025. That is going to be a good movie. At least I hope it is. But other than that, let's get into some more stupid subjects, because goddamn, man. Traffic never ceases to disappoint me. Traffic always gives me something to talk about. No matter if it's an idiot who just cut somebody off because they have no spine, or It's the guy in the Mercedes who doesn't know what the hell he's doing because he is a complete dumbass. You know what? I will agree with my guy in the Mercedes theory, because any guy who owns a Mercedes, you know he's a complete douchebag or a superficial dumbass. Okay, any guy who owns a Mercedes should not be on the road. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Any guy who owns a fucking Mercedes is a complete idiot to me. I mean, I like Mercedes, don't get me wrong, but any guy who owns one is a complete douchebag. If you're a Mercedes owner and you're actually responsible with it, props to you. But if you're a Mercedes owner and you're a douchebag and you flaunt it to people who have nothing, who the fuck are you? Like, seriously, I don't get you. If you're gonna flaunt your bullshit to people who have nothing, what is wrong with you? You need to be hung at the stake, or you need to be, like, burned at the stake or something, because in my opinion you are a fucking witch. I'm sorry, but it is true. Um, but yeah, it's like I don't know anymore. I don't understand society, people, or the way shit is going lately. You know, it's hard enough being doing this. Okay, it's gonna be hard enough doing this when I inevitably have to get an actual day job. And I don't want to. There are certain things I do and don't want to deal with when getting a day job. I don't want to have to deal with the bitchy Karen who's just looking for a reason to absolutely ruin your fucking day. Okay, that's number one. I don't want to have to deal with the big black guy who's going to tell me I have no business being in the line that I just cut in front of him, because obviously I did. Okay, obviously I did cut in front of him because he only had a bottle of soap in his hand and I had 15 things and I'm a dick. So yes, I did cut in front of that guy and I probably have no business being there, but I'm there anyway. So you know what? Fuck off. Uh, there's a certain breed of people I just don't understand. People who don't know how to drive, and the Karens. I really don't understand you. Like, why do you have to be the way you are? Because I didn't give you ketchup on your fucking cheeseburger, you want to see my manager? How about you take that cheeseburger and shove it up your ass? Because I could give less of a fuck about the ketchup I missed on your cheeseburger, bitch. Alright? I don't care that I missed a little dollop of ketchup on your burger. I've got better things to do than deal with your dumbass. Okay? I have a fucking process. And it doesn't involve you. Half the time. Half the time, it doesn't involve the bullshit you're giving me. And if it did, well, wow. Okay. You... I just don't like the Karens, man. I just do not like Karens. As a matter of fact, nobody does. Nobody likes Karens, okay? Nobody wants to deal with your bullshit. Nobody wants to hear that we left something out of your meal, or we're missing something in the grocery store that you want, and you want our managers so that you can make our days a living hell. Okay, that's what I'm worried about getting a day job, alright? Another reason I'm worried about getting a day job is that I'm worried that my boss is going to be a complete asshole, and then I'm going to end up losing my job the first 2 weeks I'm there. You know, it's like, wow. I don't want to have to lose, I don't want to have to lose a job the first 2 weeks I'm there. Okay? It's hard enough that I have to work here, but why the fuck are you going to subject me to saying I'm going to lose my job because I didn't twist a sign to stop fast enough? Alright, so what if I let that Tesla get through? I don't like the guy driving it. I don't like the car. I don't like you either, boss, okay? We're just gonna come right out and say it. I don't like you either. Okay? You don't like me. I don't like you. Fucking deal with it. Uh, there's no shortage of dumbassery in the world, okay? As a matter of fact, let's talk about an old subject, DoorDash. And let's talk about how easy it would be for somebody to walk into a fast food restaurant, right? Hold up their phones and act like they're taking someone's DoorDash order. All they have to do is pass a glance at the receipt if the name is in big enough letters and be like, yeah, I have a dash for Melissa F, so I'm going to go ahead and take this now. And then you take the food, you act like you took a picture of the receipt, you take the food, guess what? You just ruined somebody's day because you stole their food, acted like you were a DoorDash driver. It would be to me, it would be easy to do that, okay? It would be the simplest thing to act like you were a DoorDash driver and steal someone's shitty food that they ordered from, like, Chick-fil-A or something, because personally, I don't like Chick-fil-A. I don't know what it is about Chick-fil-A, but the only thing I like there is their lemonade, because their lemonade isn't all that bad. Their mac and cheese isn't bad either, but other than that, I don't like anything else from Chick-fil-A. It's like their chicken is drier than that of KFC, and KFC actually has some damn good chicken. As a matter of fact, their pot pie is back in season, and I haven't had a pot pie from KFC yet. Like, my God. Gets back in season and I haven't had my fill of that shit, that's fucking bogus. But, yeah, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving as well, but after that comes Black Friday, and you know, fuckers are going to be beating each other up in aisles of stores because they're trying to get their hands on the latest tech and whatnot. Oh, I had my hands on that VR set first. I don't think you want to, I don't think you want to start an argument. No, maybe I actually do want to start an argument over this VR set that I probably don't need in the first place, okay? Maybe I could give a fuck less that you want that VR set, and I'm gonna get it for myself, alright? So, because I don't care anymore. That VR set is mine. I don't give a shit. You're not gonna take a VR set away from me just because you think you can. There's nothing that pisses me off more than rude people, okay? There's nothing that pisses me off more than somebody who thinks they are above everybody else. Especially those Karens, because they always think. And they're also like Kenneths, or whatever the fuck, they're Darrens. Apparently they have a male equivalent to Karens called Darrens, and they're even worse. I'm concerned that if I was working at like Burger King or some shit, that a Darren would come in there, start arguing about me about some shit I missed on his cheeseburger, and I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to handle being yelled at a job. And my autism and stuff will not allow me to get into the military. And if I was in the military, I don't think I can handle the drill sergeant yelling at me. Drop on the floor and give me 20, motherfucker! Big deal. Okay? No, I am not going to drop on the floor and give you 20, because what fucking reason do I have to do that in the first place? Who are you, Arlie Ermy? Only Arlie Ermy can tell me to drop on the floor and give me 20 as if I was in Full Metal Jacket. Seriously. Seriously. I'll tell you what. If you're Mrs. Doubtfire in a drill sergeant outfit, I might take orders from you, because you're funny. If you're Arlie Ermy in a drill sergeant outfit, I will follow you into hell. If you go to hell and you're Arlie Ermy in an outfit, a drill sergeant outfit, I will follow you there. I am not a R.I.P. Arlie Ermy, like seriously, but I don't even know if he's dead or alive. I honestly don't. He's dead. I think he's passed on. So yeah, R.I.P. Arlie Ermy. But, you know, there was another problem that we face. And we're going to talk about it right now. It's our own U.S. government. You want to know why? Because Trump is in office, he can't stop tweeting, and there's bullshit going on in America that he doesn't want to solve. Okay? Well, actually, inflation is what's fucking us up most, because none of us can buy the things we need to live anymore. Okay? We can't buy the basic things we need to live. We can't get gas in our vehicles because it's so fucking expensive. We can't go to the store and get groceries because we end up spending $200 out the ass for any sort of Kellogg cereal and shit we need. Inflation is going to be the death of all Americans. I have a feeling if this inflation keeps up, that we're going to end up in another Great Depression. Where people are starving, dying, and nobody knows what the fuck is going to happen. We are going to end up in another Great Depression. And the people who are higher up on the list, and what I mean by that is the rich folks, they're going to be living in luxury. They're going to be looking down on us. The rich folks are going to be looking down on us. Okay? The rich folks are gonna be like, look at the poor fuckers. They have they have nothing while we have everything. We 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 are their masters. We we control what they do. We control what they do. We are their government. We make their decisions. We are the assholes. We do not care. We will bring back and we will make America great again, says Trump. But Trump never made America great again. He just fucked it all up again. And that is complete and utter honesty right there. Okay? You won't hear this honesty coming from podcasts like, the Bill Burr podcast, the Joe Rogan Experience, fucking Bad Friends. Hell, you won't hear this shit coming from the Distractable podcast either. Shout out to Distractable, by the way. That is an awesome podcast. But you won't hear this shit coming from them because what I'm saying is not pure fact, but it is just an opinion that I have that I like to present to you guys and let you have your thoughts and opinions in the comments. But it's America is a shell of its former self. America used to be about liberty and freedom. In my opinion now, all America is about is poverty, inflation, and another possible Great Depression. And I do not, I can't fathom what's going to happen if we ever get out of this stint of inflation and other bullshit that's just keeping us down in the dumps and not letting us have any fucking closure. Ah. Let's talk about GTA 6. Yeah. You don't expect to hear that on a podcast, probably. But they've pushed back the release date again. Because of course they did. Now we're going to have to wait till November of 2026 for GTA 6. Come on, Rockstar. Pull your head out of your ass and get a game we've been waiting for years out to us. Okay? We are ready to play this bullshit. We are ready to experience GTA 4. Or GTA 6. Fuck. We are ready to experience GTA 6. Just like when EA announced Skate, we were ready to experience the new Skate game. As soon as the new Skate game was announced, we were ready to experience it. It's released, okay? And it's already in its second fucking season. Okay? I want to see GTA 6 soon. I'm not saying I want to see it tomorrow. I'm not saying I want to see it next week. I want to see GTA 6 very, very soon. I want to see it sooner than November. Okay? We do not need any more delay on GTA 6. Let's just get it out to the public. Let's start making some Let's Plays on it. Let's get that shit on YouTube and let's get that shit blown up, okay? We do not need any more delay on this. But oh my god, they're probably going to delay it back even farther. Now that people are coming out and saying shit about the fact that they delayed it, Rockstar's gonna be like, all right, let's just delay it farther to piss them off. Let's delay it even farther just to fuck the public over even more. Let's shove this up the public's ass. And say that we're not gonna release the game until fucking December now. Because Lord knows that's their next move. Lord knows they're gonna say, oh, we aren't releasing the game until next December now because we could give a fuck less about your opinion if you want to play a damn video game or not. Okay, and are we going to have more Bigfoot theories about GTA 6? Are we going to have any theories about GTA 6? Like there might be some sort of alien race coming to take over the game, Because we have a lot of those conspiracies with GTA 4, GTA 5, even the older GTA games like GTA San Andreas, GTA Vice City, GTA 3 is also an option. We have all kinds of conspiracies with these games. I'm not really sure if you can form a conspiracy theory with GTA's 1 or 2 either, but yeah. But In an all-new episode of Bloodbath Horror Talk, we will be talking about the upcoming release of Scream 7 in February of 2026. We will talk about that, and we will react to the trailer as well, because I've been planning a reaction to that trailer, and I need to get it out on that channel, so if you want to see that, go subscribe to Sadistic Clown Productions, and we will see you over there. But, other than that, another thing that pisses me off, and you want to know what this is? Another thing that pisses me off. When people think it's a good idea, alright? When people think it's a good idea to mess with you. When people think that you are nothing, but you are actually a fucking tank. Okay? When you are actually a fucking tank, but people think you are nothing. Look them in the eye and say, "Look here, you bastard. I'm something." Let's talk about Walmart. Okay? Actually, let's talk about Christmas. Christmas 2025. We can all guess how this is probably going to go. You know, we have all the holiday deals and stuff in stores now. The things are actually starting to cheapen for the first time in a while. Because they're actually getting new holiday deals and stuff like that. People are actually putting out new holiday deals. So we're actually getting better deals on bullshit we either want or need. Well, I don't even think we're going to be able to get Christmas decorations. Hell, maybe we will get Christmas. Maybe we will get Christmas decorations. Maybe we will. That remains to be seen, though. Anyway, I'm about to take another sip of water. Give me a second. Okay. Let's move on to talking about places like Lowe's and Home Depot. Okay? Because those places, man, those are places you probably don't want to go to, but you know you're going to have to go to them because you know you need something from either Home Depot or fucking Lowe's. So you know you're going to need to go there at some point. You're like, fuck this. I really don't want to go to either of those stores. But I know at some point I'm going to have to do it to go get my holiday decoration that I didn't get last year. You know, the holiday decoration you probably won't even get next week. Oh, and if you're wondering why my baby face mask is gone, that will also be talked about in Bloodbath Horror Talk. So, yeah, plugging my shit still. But otherwise, yeah, you know, this is some completely messed up subjects like Albania's AI Prime Minister. Woo-wee. Yay, 83 AI babies, as if we need more AI. AI is slowly taking over our planet, and pretty soon we're going to be engulfed with AI bullshit. Woo! Even though I like AI a little bit, okay? I use AI a little bit from time to time. Like, as you know, my profile pic, my YouTube profile picture is AI generated on my main channel, which this episode will be going on alongside the podcast channel, and you can also find this on Spotify. So, yeah. You want the full experience, upgrade to Spotify Premium. No, I'm seriously just kidding about the Spotify Premium. But you really don't need to have Spotify Premium to watch this podcast. It's completely fine. It's just a podcast hosted by some random dude with a microphone. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, no, America is in a stage where we either need help, we're gonna go down the tubes. Hell, if Obama was still our president, all right, we would still be living. We'd still be living. We'd still be living somewhat fancy. If Obama was still our president, okay, we'd still have a fighting fucking chance. But Obama isn't our president, so we don't have a chance. With that being said, we'll be right back. And we're back. So, we were talking about how America's basically going to shit and poverty is happening. We were also talking about random stupid stuff. Let's talk about Boise State versus Colorado State, a game I was actually at live and in person. Um, it was a pretty good game actually. It wasn't a bad game. Um, Broncos had some really good plays. The plays were like wow, makes me want to get into NFL or college football a little bit more. Start watching some of that on TV. Maybe I need to. Maybe I need to. Maybe I need to start watching some more sports so I have something to commentate on for this podcast. Because I want to introduce some sports talk to this show, so we can talk football right now because I know a little bit about that. So yeah, some pretty good plays from the Boise State Broncos side. Colorado State also had some pretty good plays. I think they had one or two touchdowns overall in that whole entire game. But Boise State really swept that game. Boise State really had a lot going for them in that game going into it. You know, off the first snap, the first play was really good. The quarterback, he has a really nice game. He has a really, he was able to lop that ball, uh, all the way downfield. He landed some pretty good passes to other players. The wide receiver too. He was really good on his plays. Really kept on his toes, and yeah, that's how the Boise State Broncos ended up coming up with the win and overall a good game. I hope to see more football games live and in person at some point, like maybe a live NFL game. But yeah. Anyway, we will be right back. And we're back. So, well, where were we? Oh yeah. So we're gonna start talking about restaurant service because, man, I have seen some terrible service in fast food restaurants, man. Like, you would not believe some of the bullshit service these fast food restaurants and even sit down restaurants present because the service could be way better, to be honest. Some restaurants, some people will just take forever. And some restaurants are just full of teenage servers that are just gonna bullshit around and take their sweet ass time getting you your fucking cheeseburger meal that you ordered 20 minutes ago. Hey, I don't want to sit around, you son of a bitch. Alright, just get me the food I ordered and then let me move on with my day. Okay? There's something to be said about the fact that you annoy me about everything you do. Just about anything that you fucking do will annoy me. Okay? I don't want to hear your mouth running. I want to hear you cooking my fucking order. I don't want to see you talking to your buddies behind the goddamn counter. I want you to get my food out to me after I order it, alright, you piece of shit? Because I don't have time to sit here waiting. I got an important office job, okay? No, but it's like seriously, I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait all night for you, okay? I don't got all night. I only got like half of the morning to be waiting for you, and yeah, I really only got half of the morning to be waiting for your bullshit. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for you when I have like school and stuff I gotta be doing, alright? I do not have time to be fucking with your bullshit that you can't even do your okay. You are dumb if you can't even do your job right. You need to learn to do your fucking job right before you end up with your head shoved up your ass by the manager of whatever place you're working. Okay? Alright. Because if you're working at an IHOP and there are a bunch of teenagers just fraternizing in the back, and there's chefs who can't even cook the meals because they're too busy talking to one another, maybe you should think about hiring other employees, alright? Because I ain't gonna sit my happy ass down and wait. There are things I'd rather be doing rather than waiting for these fucking teenagers to be done ordering their orders, getting whatever bullshit they have in their heads out, talking about Dungeons and Dragons or whatever bullshit they talk about when they're in the back kitchen, not doing anything else but talking. Okay? Whatever the fuck they talk about, they need to stop talking about it and get my order. Because I am tired of sitting here. Okay? But with that being said, have a beautiful Saturday, and we will see you in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure you like, subscribe, become part of the Little Demons Notification Squad, and we will see you guys in the next upload. Bye-bye for now.